Here we are, guys, back into action here on Behind Your Basketball. Sorry about that. Just lost Wi-Fi, but here we are. Tied up at 112 in overtime. Houston with the ball. Jumper in the key. They float up the jumper. They knock it down. We are back to action here. Houston just hit the shot. They're up 114 to 112. We have 5 minutes in overtime. We are 4.5 minutes through it. Hit those like buttons, guys, if you can already. Sorry about that. I just lost Wi-Fi on the previous stream, but I'm back here. Houston has the lead 114 to 112. Golden State now with the ball at the right elbow with it. And now they try to pass the one inside to Steph Curry, and it looks like a foul has just been committed on the floor. So, yeah, so if for some reason from time to time I do lose Wi-Fi on my channel. So if I do lose Wi-Fi when the stream is going on, I will create another stream within a matter of moments. As we have 114 to 112 here, 4:10 left to go in overtime as Golden State inbounds the ball. They try to dribble that one inside. They get stripped into the lane right there with 4:08 left to go in overtime. Hit those like buttons, guys, if you're new to the channel. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So Golden State shooting 2 here at the free throw line. First shot, it goes down, and it's 114 to 113. Houston with the lead. We have 4:08 left to go in overtime. Second shot here at the line, and that one was a miss by Golden State, so that one was no good. 114, 113. Houston now with the ball at the right wing of the perimeter with Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon with a huge game today as Houston tries to dribble inside. No good. They got the offensive rebound, though, underneath the bucket. And it looks like there was a foul committed by Draymond Green on the play. So it looks like Golden State will shoot some more buckets here at the free throw line. Bang those like buttons, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. This is a 1-point game, 114, 113. Houston will inbound it here. Houston with the ball with 3:48 left to go in OT. They take the right wing three. They knock it down right there by Eric Gordon, who hits the three-point shot with 3:40 left to go in OT. Houston with a lead as they are up by 4, 117, 113. Golden State now with the ball. Kevin Durant takes the right elbow jumper. No good by KD. Ball tipped out of bounds. Let's see who has it, though. Refs say that Houston tipped the ball out of bounds, so Golden State will get the inbound back with 3:31 left to go in OT. Hit those like buttons, guys. If you haven't done so already, I do play-by-play of basketball action here on my channel. It is called Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Also, I'll be back to action tomorrow night doing Philly against Toronto. 117, 113. Golden State with the ball at the right wing of the perimeter here. Kevin Durant has it. And now they pass it to the top of the key. They move it to the left corner. Iguodala, a three. He hits it from the outside right there with 3:15 left to go in OT. What a game between both of these teams. 117, 116. Like buttons. Make sure to hit those guys. 3:05 left to go in overtime. Houston out with the ball. James Harden takes the ball past the timeline. Right wing perimeter, and Eric Gordon has it. And Eric Gordon was stripped in the lane. And that is foul number 5 committed on the play by Steph Curry in this game. So Steph Curry with a reach-in foul right there. Yeah, I thought at first that was a foul on Paul, what it appeared to be. But I guess not. 117, 116, 2:57 left to go in OT. These reach-in fouls now are just leading to inbound passes, basically. 1-point lead by Houston. Houston has the ball in their hands. James Harden has it at the top of the key here. 117, 116 is the score. Houston, they float up the shot with Harden. They hit it into the key. Houston with a lead, 119, 116. 2:40 left to go in OT as we got Brian here in the chat. What is up, man? Houston has the 3-point lead. James Harden with 36. Kevin Durant now with the ball, dribbling left baseline inside. Durant banks it home off the backboard. What is up, my man? Thanks so much for joining me here in the chat. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, guys, down below. Subscribe as well. We have 2:22 left to go in overtime in this one. Timeout called on the floor. Houston with a 1-point lead, 119, 118 right now. Hit those like buttons, guys, if you haven't done so already. What a game between both of these teams. TCE in the chat here. Harden may get the player of the year. He's been doing like this, like none of these all season. Yeah, he's been the leading scorer throughout this season, but Kevin Durant has been the leading playoff scorer so far this season. We got Bird Free here, Golden State. He says that Golden State is winning where he is. Interesting, man. So I've got here, Houston is up 119-118, and we're on a TV timeout. So I got a different score than you right now. But I know what you see. That he wants Golden State to win. That's what he's saying because we're currently in a TV timeout. But Brian here in the chat, who would not like this? You guys are awesome here in the chat. Hey, thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome here. If you like my channel, make sure to hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks so much, man. I do play-by-play of basketball action. I've been on YouTube for 3 months now, almost at 200 subs. Let's get me there. We have 2:22 left to go in OT here. That was a crazy game the other last night. Utah against Portland. I unfortunately did not watch that game because I live on the East Coast and that game didn't get done till 1 in the morning. But hey, what's up? John Wall here in the chat. You the man. Hey, thanks so much, man. You guys are awesome here in the chat. Cushman Baseball Chat's back in it. Houston with the ball. We're back to action. 2:10 left to go in overtime. Harden hands that one off to Chris Paul. Chris Paul has it at the top of the key here. 10 on the shot clock. 2:08 left to go in the game clock. Paul trying to dribble inside underneath the basket here for Paul. Pass it off. And right there, PJ Tucker banks it home off the backboard for 2 more. 121-118. Houston with a 3-point lead. Tucker now with 7. 150 left to go in overtime. Golden State with the ball. Steph Curry blows by defenders in the lane, but he misses the layup. Rebounded by the Rockets here. 145 left to go in OT. Houston with a lead up by 3. 121-118. Hit those like buttons, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Houston with the ball. Top of the key here. James Harden has it. Harden making his move inside the low post. Floats up the shot. Couldn't finish to the hole. Oh, that ball looked like it was almost off Kevin Durant's foot as he was moving around the baseline, but it looked like the refs didn't call it. So it's a rebound by Golden State here. Golden State with the ball down by 3. 1:15 left to go in OT. Klay Thompson, jumper, left baseline, no good. Rebound by Harden. Going to update you guys here with a chat with a score. Houston has the lead. They're up by 3. 121-118 right now. And we have a minute even left to go in overtime. Under a minute now. Left to go. Harden with the ball at the left wing of the perimeter. Bang those like buttons, guys, down below. Hit the subscribe button. A 3. Harden hits it from the outside. What a game here. Houston with a lead up by 6. Timeout called on the court by Golden State. What a game between both of these teams. James Harden knocks down the 3. Do not click on the link, guys. I'm going to remove that here from the chat. Do not click on the link. I'm going to remove that from the chat here. James Harden, where you need him the most now. Gets the 3-point shot. It's 124 Houston, 118 Golden State, and we have 48 seconds left to go in OT. Moving on to a commercial break. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Updating you guys in these point totals for tonight. Kevin Durant leading the way for the Warriors in this one. 43 points by KD. Draymond Green had a triple-double in this game. 19 points by Green. 11 rebounds, 10 assists in this one. As far as Houston goes, James Harden, 39 points, but this guy shined as well. Eric Gordon had 30 tonight for the Rockets. As Steph Curry is in there, Curry has high teens right now. He has 17 points in this one, Steph Curry. But Kevin Durant was basically the key player for this one for Golden State throughout the game. But Curry with some clutch threes down the... He only had 2 clutch threes today. 2 for 9 from the outside, though. But he was huge in the last. He was huge in game 1. He had that game-winning 3 with 20 seconds left to go. Yeah, if you guys see a link here in the chat, I will remove that immediately. Do not click on it because it might be a virus. People post those spam links. But here we are, guys, back to action. Make sure to hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button as well. 3-pointer, no good right there, but Kevin Durant gets fouled from behind the arc, and Durant will shoot 3 at the free throw line coming up for Golden State. Only 1 second right there went off the clock. It's 124-118. Kevin Durant was fouled by number 25, Austin Rivers of Houston. So Durant, who's a perfect 9 for 9 tonight at the free throw line, is shooting his shots. First shot here at the free throw line, KD hits it. KD with 44 points right now. Make sure to bang those like buttons, guys, if you're new to the channel. Also, hit the subscribe button down below as well if you like what I'm doing. Second shot by Durant. He knocks that one down. It's 124 to 120. What a game. Kevin Durant, perfect at the free throw line, guys. 11 for 11 in this game, trying to make it 12 for 12. And he does right there. All three of them go down. It's 124, 121. Hit those like buttons. As Houston has the ball here with 40 seconds left to go in OT. Houston takes it past the right side of the timeline with Harden. Slowing down tempo. 12 on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock. Now down to 32 seconds left to go in OT. Harden now at the top of the key. Harden tries to make his move inside, floats up the shot, up and in right there by James Harden for two. 126, 121. No call on that one as Golden State tried to take the charge into the lane guarding Harden. And Houston has the lead. Steph Curry all alone. Oh, he missed the layup. Steph Curry made a move to get around the Houston defender. Missed the layup, and Houston gets the rebound. We have 10 seconds left to go. Golden State doesn't even foul. This game looks like it's over. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the clock. 2, 1. We are done. Oh, my goodness. Insanity here in Houston. This one has just gone final. The Rockets have won this game by 5 in overtime, 126 to 121. Before you go, guys, make sure to hit those like buttons down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow, Philadelphia, going at it with Toronto. I'll have that game in the afternoon for you guys at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. What a game. Steph Curry, though, blew by a Houston defender in the lane. He had an easy wide open bucket, and he missed the open layup. It should have been 126 to 123. Let's see this. He went right by Harden into the lane, and there you go. Missed the layup. Wow. That's going to be on a not top 10 tomorrow for Sports Center. Crazy. Final and overtime, guys. Going to update you guys with the leading scores of this one. Kevin Durant went off for 46 points, but unfortunately not enough for the Warriors in this one, as this series has gone home to the Rockets, and the Rockets victorious in the hands of James Harden. 41 points in this game for Harden, leading his way by Eric Gordon. Out of anybody on the team, Eric Gordon really stepped it up in this game. He finished with 30 points for the Rockets in this one. Eric Gordon, let's see here. I'm looking at his point totals. He had not reached the 30-point mark since March 3rd when he played at TD Garden against the Boston Celtics. But wow, what a game here. Harden, huge game, even with the eye injury, looking like Kurt Schilling in the ALCS against the Yankees with a bloody sock in 2004. Harden doing it himself tonight with a half bloody eye, half of it's red, half of his eyes white, and he goes in with some big buckets down the stretch. And James Harden took away this game. KD as well, but Harden really, really carried this Rockets team like he's done all season long. And I have the stat here for you guys. The last time that James Harden did not lead the scoring for Houston, it's been 20 games since that. James Harden, the last time that he didn't lead the scoring was all the way back on March 17th when the Rockets played the Timberwolves. But this one has been game. Going to be signing off for you guys. Join me back tomorrow if you like this channel. And if you have nothing to do, I'll be having Philadelphia against Toronto. Game 4 of that series, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see how that matchup goes again. Joel Embiid going up against Kawhi again in that one. But for now, this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Before I go, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe as well. I call play-by-play the basketball action here on my channel. This is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. The Houston Rockets winning an overtime thriller today, 126 to 121 against Golden State. Thanks so much, guys, and have a nice night.